Hey Capricorn, this is Perrymore Tarot's weekly reading for July 24th through the 30th, 2023. This is for Capricorn. Let's see what's going on, Capricorn. This is your last shuffle coming up here. All right, so what we have here is discovery and we have dark thoughts. Very important that you discover the parts. Oh, well, I will say this. You need to know when you are projecting into the future too far and trying to figure out what the positive is. It's like, I want to say, with dark thoughts, with this, it's like you may be aware that whenever something good comes up, you're thinking very far in ahead in the future instead of focusing on the present energy and enjoying the present moment. You may find out, right? Yeah, well, let's just keep going because I'm getting a certain vibe. This is about speaking. Okay, so discovery with the Emperor, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and King of Cups. There are some things, it's like they want you to there's an energy of needing to walk away. Your intentions may be to, and it seems like in order to be in control of your situation or of your life, you may need to walk away from certain things, and you may need to turn a blind eye or a cold shoulder, give something a cold shoulder or someone. Your intention is to gain control of your life with the Emperor, right? And this looks like you may discover that you have to turn a blind eye, or not turn a blind eye, cold shoulder something, ignore something, neglect, turn away from something or someone. This may be a father figure, it could be, doesn't have to be. But the Knight of Cups and King of Cups, this is walking away, apologetically walking away, like, I'm sorry, but I have to. Dark thoughts with High Priestess and Page of Pentacles, though. You're learning something about, this is like learning through your intuition. Your intuition is telling you things about the future. You may be learning as you go, but Spirit wants you not to give up on something before. It's like you spend a lot of time on something, and it looks like this could be a business, and most of all, this is for most Capricorns, this is business. You have invested some time in something, and it's like you may need to. It's like you need to learn more. There's something you need to learn more about. Pay attention to the fine print, or pay attention to the details of something, because the discovery aspect of it says that there may have been something that you did not see. Although you may feel as though you need to turn away. Because there's some people that do need to turn away. Like on some fronts, you Capricorns who do need to turn away from a person and walk away from certain people. That it's like, I guess the people would be, they're not giving enough in this in the situation. You don't resonate anymore with how they do things. You may not resonate with them in the respect of like the communication or how the conversations you have. It's like, this isn't like, this isn't my cup of tea. I don't, I'm not feeling this conversation or something like that. But on a business level, this would be about, and you've invested your time in something and you may not see the money right now. And they're saying that you need to learn more. There's more that you need to discover. But dark thoughts are telling you, may tell you that this is a negative, right? Don't invest any more time into this because you have to learn more. Your intuition may be kind of screaming that out to you, for some of you, right? There's a lot to this, so I apologize for kind of like jumping from thing to thing, but they're saying so much about, you may feel as though you're needing to walk away, but in reality, when it comes to business, it would say to you that you need to go deeper. You need to learn more, because this investment will pay off if you're not seeing a whole lot right now. They're saying there's more to discover, there's more to learn. A lot of this is going to be intuitive. Um, you may feel like you're learning things and you're not sure why you need to learn it. Spirit may be telling you you need to read more about a certain subject and you don't know why you need to do it. That's another. And it may feel dark, like dark thoughts, because it's like, why? You may feel you need to know the purpose. And Spirit's telling you, in a sense, that you're still in training. So you may not always know the purpose. You know how Mr. Miyagi, right? He would teach the newer Karate Kid. If you're old like me, you watch the older one, right? But the newer one with Jackie Chan in it, he tells the boy, put your coat on the rack, take it off, drop it, pick it up, do it, and then you're like, the little boy is getting mad. Why do I have to keep doing this? And then he learned that that was part of his muscle memory, so that he could be an effective fighter. Because you're not, as a if you're doing martial arts, this needs to be an instinct, a muscle memory. And so he was teaching him the basics, but by using real life experience or real life examples to teach him the technique, right? And so Spirit is trying to teach you a technique so that you could be strengthened. And so that's an aspect here. But for many of you, you may discover that you may have to walk away from someone. And they're going to apologize to you for being cold and distant as well. That's another aspect of this, right? By the Wednesday, Thursday, we have family, friends, and guides, the Tower, Chariot. It looks like relationships with people will change, but in a positive way. So you may be walking away from certain people, right? Like I said, this looks like family or like parent, father more than anything else. You may be turning away from that person in order for them to change or for you to change. And this looks like it shocks you that this is part of your path. Part of the path for you is to get some distance between you and certain people. And like I said, this would be family. You may find that that's part of your path, to turn away from them. Not for forever. This isn't saying like this is over, it's in a bad way. This is more so like I have to walk away because this no longer resonates with my path. And this is coming back. The Knight of Cups and King of Cups is I'm coming back once I develop something or I'm elevate in some way. But this says that you're being guided towards the people that are meant to be in your life. So that is, it may be very shocking because Capricorns are quite loyal and quite traditional and family oriented. So this is shocking to everyone that, you know what, I'm sorry, but I'm not going to make it to the dinner this week. I'm not going to do this traditional thing with you guys. This is not, I've got something else I've got to do. May shock people. The honoring path with Nine of Wands and King of Swords. I mean, and that was just an example. I'm not seeing family dinner or anything like that. I just want to point that out. I just see that the way that you're going is going to shock people. But honoring path here with King of Swords and Nine of Wands, this is telling me that you're realizing, in a sense, you've got to do what makes sense for you. You've got to keep pushing. That honor, honor is something that is earned. It's a path that is earned. A Nine of Wands is about earning that. Sometimes it's the wounded warrior at times, right? But with King of Swords here, this is intelligence. This is gathering and gathering intelligence, gathering wisdom from life experience. And so you understand that you're not going to get where you're going without a little hard work. You're almost to the finish line. Spirit wants you to know that you're almost where you need to be. You're almost at this amazing goal. Whatever this goal is, it tells me that it's like an investment that's going to pay off. This tells me that whatever it is that you're leaving behind by the weekend, it's like you realize that this is all worth it, right? This is all worth the work that you're putting in because you're learning so much, right? Very interesting, Capricorn. I hope this is making sense, because it's like Spirit's talking about the investing time wisely, that you're being trained. I mean, I don't know about you, but when you're being trained, it's for a good reason. It's for a very a higher auspicious reason, to be in this position. Although they want you not to think too far ahead with whatever it is that you're learning or being downloaded. You may have a, like with the High Priestess and Page of Pentacles, things like strange things could happen to you, and you may want to be like, what does this mean for me in the future? Or what is this going to happen? Why is this happening? And then how is this going to help me in the future? And Spirit's like, just focus on, why is this happening now? Deal with right this moment, and don't try to apply it to like next week or next year or 10 years from now. Don't try to apply anything right now. This is something that you need to just focus on now. Like how the little boy, if he would have known that picking up the coat, hanging it up, if he would have known that that was going to be a part of his training to help him in the, help him build a fighting style, he might not have, you know what I mean? He might not have put everything into it. He might, knowing about it, knowing the details of why you're being trained in this way, could ultimately mess up, because it won't look natural. I don't know if you've ever seen The Devil's Advocate, and how Keanu Reeves comes out and he's like, I don't like this guy. I don't like my client. He's not a good person. And they're all upset. Like, how could you say this about him? And he was like, well, then it wouldn't look natural if I told you ahead of time. And so there's an energy of this needing to be a natural thing for you. So Spirit's not going, to reveal certain things. If that makes any sense, right? You could be dealing with a Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aries. Right, yes. And also, yeah, you have all the water signs here. We also have Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. You could be an Aries, dealing with an Aries Taurus cusp. We also have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So you could be a Capricorn, Aquarius cusp. We have Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Taurus, Gemini. I said Capricorn, Aquarius, Aquarius, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Libra. Could be dealing with these signs, or these signs could be in your chart. All right, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.